What's the word? This is your boy, Reckless Rebel, and this is the Altitude Era Podcast, Saturday Night Main Event Review Edition. But first and foremost, man, I'm big up the big up all the Jamaican them. I mean, Hurricane Melissa hit, and it hit, you know what I mean, hit down there in Montego Bay. You know what I mean, pretty bad, man. There's a lot of damage down there. So, man, send prayers up for all the Jamaican that's still like still things that has to be done down there. Still construction has to be done. You know what I mean? So anyway we can, man, let's send some support down to Jamaica, man. Whether that be through prayers, whether that be through, you know what I'm saying, currency, whatever we can do, man. Prayers up. You heard? Your boy is definitely Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother was you know what I'm saying, rest his soul. Me and my brother, we were the only one born in the States. So I got people down there that's, you know what I'm saying, still trying to get their things together and all that and lost a lot. So, yeah, man, prayers up to the people them in Jamaica. You heard? Yeah, that Hurricane Melissa wasn't no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no joke. But, yeah, man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Saturday night main event. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Right? What was that? Saturday night main event. What was that? All right. So first of all, I had 3 out of 1 predictions right. Right. 4 matches on the card. I was 3 for 1. All of them right. I could have went 4-0 that night. All of them right. I could have went 4-0 that night. I could have went 4-0. Right. But no, that's not what happened. You know why? Because they ran the play of CM Punk winning. Hey, you know what? Congratulations. Congratulations. That was the most lackluster shit I've ever seen in my whole damn life. That was the most lackluster championship, world heavyweight championship win I seen in my whole damn life. All right? That was disgusting. That whole match was garbage. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am not gonna lie in this one. I ain't pulling it. I don't lie in any of them. So I ain't gonna lie in this one. It was trash. The match was bad, man. You know what I mean? It's like, look, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And this is why I can't call him the GOAT. That's y'all's GOAT, not mine. I continually has said that on this channel. That's y'all GOAT, not mine. I'm not gonna give him the GOAT. His best years, CM Punk's best years has passed. I just got right into it. I wasn't even, you know what I mean? I'll go down the card later on. But let's just get right into it. Let's, you know what I mean? This is the elephant in the room. Let's get that, get the cat out the bag, as they say, or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? We just gonna address it right now. Okay? CM Punk's best years has passed. I've been telling people this for a long time now. CM Punk's best years has passed. Let's be honest. When he's in that ring, bro, he looks sloppy. It looks sloppy. The things he does, it looks sloppy. And by the grace of certain people, he wrestles. And it was painfully obvious last night. Or not last night, Saturday. Right? Painfully obvious Saturday that, yo, this dude, he's just done got it like that no more. He's just a beat off. Like everything's just off. I'm sorry. He's not moving as fast as he used to. He's not hitting. He's not executing as fast as he used to. You know how he likes to wear the pink and black. That's the only thing me and CM Punk can agree on. Because Bret Hart is the excellence of execution. He's one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. That's what got me started watching wrestling. So I'll agree with you on that, Punk. You're wearing the pink and black. You got to execute. You wearing that pink and black, you got to execute. And some of that stuff is a little sloppy, bro. It's a little sloppy. We're not just gonna. Everybody got this, you know. Everybody got this love for CM Punk, where it's like they forget and forgive a lot of shit. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But it still gotta be addressed. You know, that's like I said, that ain't my goal. That's y'all's goal. But it still gotta be addressed. It's nonsense, man. It is nonsense. That match was sloppy. The swinging net breaker, and granted, I'm not gonna put that all on Punk. I don't know what the hell Jey Uso was doing. What were you doing, Uso? You mean to tell me you couldn't tell that was a swinging net breaker? Hell. What was you doing? That don't make no damn sense, yo. That was sloppy. At 5 minutes into the match, man, 5 minutes into the match, they both look fatigued. And CM Punk, you know what I mean? He always, I've said this millions and millions of times. Every time I see him wrestle, bruh, I'm like, yo, you look tired. You look tired, bro. You look tired. You're a step off. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. It's not the same. Your best years have passed you. At least that's what I think. You let so much years pass from the bitterness that you was given professional wrestling at one point, right? And then you snuck yourself right back in. And hey, due to the success that you've had in the past, due to the name CM Punk, you're able to accomplish a lot. But that don't mean it's all looking good. Okay? We get the good, the bad, and the ugly from that. And unfortunately, last night at Saturday night main event, or last night, I keep saying last night. I don't know why I keep saying last night. At Saturday night's main event, we got the ugly. That was ugly. Shit. What was that? Like I said, with the neck breaker, swinging neck breaker, okay, we can't put that all on Punk, right? Messes up the swinging neck breaker, it damn near turned into a RKO. I don't know what the hell it was. Right? Got up, frustrated. He looked frustrated, bro. Like there's no other way we are gonna try and y'all don't let this world championship title win confuse you. Alright? Because he looked frustrated when that happened. He got up immediately. Embarrassed and frustrated. Like, what the hell was that? Kicked him in his head. Kicked him on the top of his damn head. What the hell was that? Kicked him in his head. Get up. And then he did it again. That's how you knew, like, yo, you for real gonna mess up a swinging net breaker? Kicked him in his head. Get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were frustrated, bruh. And like I said, all right, we're not going to put that all on you, right? But what the hell was that spear about? Huh? What was that spear about? That was, man. And he continually does this shit. And he gets away with it. I don't get it. He continually does it and he gets away with it. And it has the nerve to wear the pink and black. Merch all, hey, you got some merch in pink and black? Nah, bro. You ain't executing right. That ain't excellent. That spear was nasty looking. All right? That's it. So what they gonna say about that? Jey Uso's GTS. Don't ever do that again. Never in your life do that again. All right. Look, man. Look, I was 3-1 until that. Until he won the damn belt. And I know, look, he's got to be happy that, hey, you're the man. And he's got to be happy because you're still the man in terms of, hey, people still want to see Punk. Let's be honest. People still want to see Punk. You know what I mean? And they've been waiting a long time for this moment. But for you to be such a household name, I'm not gonna lie to you, and it being your first championship run in the WWE since you got back, right? It shouldn't have been at a Saturday night main event in Salt Lake City, Utah. Bruh, it shouldn't have been. And I know, like, things had to be changed on the fly due to Seth Rollins' injury and all that. But hey, you could have waited a little bit more. I ain't gonna hold you. What was wrong? What would have been wrong with putting on Jay? I didn't want to turn him heel. That's cool. I ain't, we can still see, let it develop and see what happened, where it goes, right? But put the title on Jay. I mean, if you felt like if you were gonna put him in the match. So, you went as far as putting him in the match, making him win the number one contendership and putting him in the match. You might as well let him just win. You might as well just let him win. Because that wasn't the venue to, to make CM Punk win that championship at. There's no way someone can tell me that was it. That wasn't it. I'm sorry, that wasn't it, bro. Congratulations. You did it. You did it. But that wasn't it. And I'm sure deep down inside, he's like looking at it like, could have been better. Could have been a better opponent. Could have been a better moment. That wasn't it. Right? I know. But hey, CM Punk's World Championship champion. So let's see where it goes. Let's see where this goes. Right? Because you got Survivor Series coming up. Right around the corner. Royal Rumble right after that. You know what I mean? Not right after, but a month after. Right? In January and all that. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. He's definitely not losing. I don't see him losing that belt until Mania if they're going to let him lose. You know what I mean? Even at Mania. You know what I mean? But we'll see where it goes, right? Yeah, so, that put the one in the blemish for the 4-0 I would have been for Saturday Night Main Event predictions, but all right. So then, all right, now I'm about to go down the list. I pretty much knew that Dom was going to win. You know what I mean? Cool little match. You know what I'm saying? It's basic. And a Saturday Night Main Event. People need to, and that's my deal. That's why I had that argument with Punk. Why would, it's CM Punk, right? At least that's what y'all say. It's CM Punk. Why let him win at a Saturday Night Main Event? But it's a Saturday Night Main Event nonetheless. Right? So all this super high expectations for like y'all want PLE expectations for Saturday Night Main Event, and it's like, nah, bro, that's not it. It's Saturday Night Main Event. Let's remember how it used to be back in the day. It's just Saturday Night Main Event. It's always been this criteria, you know what I mean? But usually they'll have things in there that kind of weave into what maybe you know what I mean, the running storyline, and then you get a little bit more of a cliffhanger going into a Monday, or you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, going to the next house show or whatever, right? That's kind of what I think was lacking in this one, but it's okay. It's Saturday Night Main Event. That's not my gripe. It's making these people win at these moments is my gripe. All right, Jay Cargill, I could kind of, all right, definitely not the CM Punk one. There ain't nobody gonna ever tell me that should go down at Saturday Night Main Event in Salt Lake City. Man, Salt Lake City? I don't know. No. Jade, you know, it was time. It was time. You turned her heel. Oh, where was I at? Where was I at? I skipped. I skipped jump. We'll get to Jade in a minute. Big up the Jamaican Dame. Big up, right? But Dirty Dom, Penta, Rusev. That match was it was cool. It was, you know, Saturday, like I said, Saturday night main event. The highlight of the match, the whole highlight of the match to me was Rusev scaring the shit out of that kid. That kid, yo, if that was me and that was my son, I'd have been rolling. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd have been dying. That I would have been rolling. You know, feel me? Like that was funny as hell. But that was a highlight of that match. Scared the shit out of that kid. But you know, I knew Dirty Dom was gonna win. He's not losing that belt to Penta or Rusev, and it's a shame they keep making Rusev lose. Stop putting him in these high stakes matches and he's just losing back to back, back to back. Like that's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. He's already been all right. He's already been booked for more matches in WWE than his whole tenure in AEW, right? But all those matches you booked him in WWE, he lost all of them. All those matches you booked in WWE, he lost all of them. So you tell me, I mean, what? How can you get somebody like really over in the way you want to get him over, or you're trying to establish him as a you know, as somewhat of a dominant heel? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. We can't keep booking him like that, bro. Like, you got to do Rusev a little bit better. He could be a strong character on that roster, something that you need right now. You know what I mean? If you just book him a little better. Penta's good. He's safe, right? You know what I mean? But you don't want to keep making him eat a pin either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, stop putting these guys in these high stakes matches and nothing is coming from it, right? Because they're both. I mean, Penta arguably. I mean, not arguably, but Penta obviously is way more hot than Rusev is right now. But Rusev is he's got momentum. He's got momentum with him right now, and he's you know what I mean. He's doing decent. You know what I mean. So do him justice with what the booking a little bit more, man. You can't just keep putting him in these high stake matches and he's losing back to back. You know what I mean. Same with Penta, but Penta's a little bit more better, like better off. You know what I mean. Uh, yeah, Dirty Dom was gonna win this one. He won that one, as I predicted. You know what I mean? He's gonna take that L at Survivor Series. I'm just going in right now. Like y'all, I'm gonna make my prediction for Survivor Series. I made my prediction for Survivor Series, but as you know, right now we could date it back. He losing that championship to John Cena at Survivor Series. That's what the report's been saying. That's what I believe. That's what it looks like the play is. That's what the play need to be. He gonna take that L. So I knew he was gonna win tonight, or not tonight. Saturday, Saturday night main event. I knew he was gonna win that match, right? Um, what do we got? So there was Cody and Drew. Cody and Drew. Uh, I don't know why it was circulating that Drew was gonna win. I don't understand why it was circulating that Uncle Drew was gonna win. What in the world make y'all think that Uncle Drew's just gonna capture this championship right now? No, it's not gonna happen. It's kind of annoying. It is annoying to see him. Same deal, but you know he ain't nowhere. Rusev's nowhere near in Drew McIntyre's stratosphere right now, right? Drew McIntyre's been on. Hey, he's been hitting on all cylinders for a good 3 years now. Low key, high key, okay, cooking. All right, so he need a title run. He do need a title run, man. But just the way that y'all the way y'all have these people being, you know what I mean, just being used is just the same continuous people we see in the storylines here, you know what I mean, for at least for the last 2 3 years. 2 years. Punk, Rollins, Rhodes, Roman, Punk, Rollins, Rhodes, Roman. You know what I mean? It just started getting a little, you know what I mean, different and fresh. You implementing certain characters in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, for y'all to think that Drew was gonna win that is just crazy to me. Like I said, they just have the same rotation. They've just been implementing new wrestlers into the mix. So now we gotta see where it goes. But Drew ain't gonna win that. Drew ain't gonna win that. Your boy Randy Orton though, he just might. They saving that belt nice and warm, keeping that belt nice and warm for your boy Randy Orton, the GOAT. Hold on, let me show you something. You see? Do you see that? You see that? Do you see that? I had to get it because it has Randy in it. Yeah, it got Punk, but you know, whatever. It came with it, so I had to get it. Should have been a different superstar in there, but nonetheless, you see Randy. You see Randy right there. I had the same thing with the comic book. I had to get Randy because it was on there. Randy was on there. I had to get the damn comic book because Randy was on there, but CM Punk was on there as well. But that was the only one they had in that damn store, so I got it anyway. Y'all go still. Y'all go, not mine. Don't play yourself. All right. But you know, for y'all to think that Uncle Drew was winning that, that's crazy. That's crazy. So now I'm gonna get into Jade Cargill. My bad, Jade Cargill. Tiffany Stratton. Leading up to that day, it was what 302 days title reign for Tiffany Stratton as WWE Women's Champion, right? That all came to a abrupt end, a halting abrupt end, right? Like what are the odds? What are the odds that we get a storm coming through in Jamaica, right? She has Jamaican background. A storm's coming through, and she mopped the floor with Tiffany Stratton. And I predicted that. You had to, and you have to make her win right now. You turn her heel and you make her lose. It's done. That's it. Just count it. Just you know, let's just do away with it. Forget about it. Turn her heel, make her win immediately, and do it. You know, and the fashion you're doing it in, which I think that probably should start this a little bit earlier. You know, she should just be squashing chicks. It sucks that it had to be at the expense of Tiffany Stratton though, because Tiffany Stratton nice. Tiffany Stratton's nice. You know what I mean? I was really when Tiffany Stratton first got in and she had that like standout performance at Elimination Chamber. I believe that was in Toronto. I believe so. I'm not sure. Leave in the comments if you mean I'm wrong. Let me know. But you know when she did that, you know, at Elimination Chamber, when she was killing in Elimination Chamber, I was with Tiffany Stratton all up until I was loving the run all the way up until she got the championship. As soon as she got the championship at Mania, or did she get the championship at Mania, or did she defend it? I did believe she defended it at Mania. But as soon as she got that championship, it was a wrap. Everything started going downhill. Her performance, I don't want to say her performance. She actually still put it on decent matches, right? But it was just I don't know if it was I don't know if somewhere along down the road they like may let her know like, hey, you're gonna be the one we're about to put this belt on. You're gonna be the one that's about to get this run. So then she stopped. She's like, all right, well, I know it's coming, so then she stopped going. She stopped, you know what I mean, killing it. stop going so hard, or I don't know. But somewhere along down the line, it was just like the promos wasn't hitting the same. You know what I mean? Like her character just wasn't hitting the same. It just seemed stale. Things just seemed stale with her. The championship run was stale. It was man, I'm sorry, but it was. That championship run was stale, and I still have high hopes for Tiffany Stratton, but I had a lot of high hopes for her with that championship run. And yeah, I don't know. It just didn't hit. It didn't hit. But yeah, that's you have to let Jade Cargill win. You had to let her win, right? If you want to establish her as a dominant heel, and the way she's been carrying herself lately and the way she's been going about, there's no way you make her lose. I don't give a damn. There's no way you make her lose. You couldn't make her lose through disqualification, someone jumping in. I don't want to see that damn black hoodie zipped all the way up and the black jeans and somebody come in, and I don't want to see none of that. Either way, it would have messed it all. It would have messed that heel turn all the way up. Right? Have her dominant. Have her dominant. Do it all. Oh, do what she did in AEW all over again. But now she's putting on substantial matches. You know what I mean? Not just always just I mean, decimating chicks, but but she's being very dominant all the way up until WrestleMania, until Bianca Belair come home. I'm hoping. I seen some reports on Bianca. I didn't like look into it. I will be doing that probably most likely after I'm done recording this, just to see, you know what I mean, where that lies, because that's my dream match, bro. I've been saying it ever since the first time I seen Jade Cargill in AEW. I'm like, yo, she needs to go against Bianca. Man, I just hope one day that I was enjoying the run with her in AEW a little bit, was getting a little stale, you know what I mean, at a certain point, but I was enjoying the run just because I'm like, Jade Cargill, man, she's her. She's her. She's her. And you just saying your whole time in the back of your head, no slight to AEW, y'all do your thing in the way y'all do it. But WWE does their thing in the way they do it. And we know how they do it. We know how they do it, right? They make superstars, bruh. We're just gonna be honest here. Look, in here at Altitude Era Podcast, I'm not pulling no punches. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna say shit how I see it. You feel me? That's how I see it. I love AEW. I love AEW for what they do, but WWE, man, we've seen in more than enough years now, countless footage of years now, they make superstars, bruh. They make superstars. It's just as simple as that. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, that whole class, superstars. Batista. That's what they do. You know what I mean? So I think that might be the best take. What I don't agree with is her. I just don't. I didn't like the superstars and magnitude of CM Punk. I can give the Jade Cargill win at Salt Lake City on Saturday Night Main Event. I can give that a little leeway. But the magnitude of these superstars, I mean, you were treating not Bianca Belair, excuse me, but you was treating Jade Cargill like a megastar when she first came in. So I mean, I just think it just shouldn't have been at Saturday Night Main Event. It just seemed lackluster, and that crowd, like, what, like, for yo, bump that crowd, bro. Like, that's what that, like, should have never been there. Hell, it wouldn't have met. It probably would have been better if it was Saturday Night Main Event in a different city, because the Salt Lake City, that crowd wasn't it. Let's just be honest, it wasn't it. But I'm glad in the direction they going with Jay Cargill. You know what I'm saying? Uh, just give me that dream match, man. Like I said, I'm gonna do my due diligence and research and figure out what's going on with Bianca and her injury and where she's at so far with that. And hopefully we can get her to return Mania time, bro. Well, we got 4 months till Mania. December. No, hold on. We in November right now, so I guess you want to count November, December, January, February, March, April. We got 6 months. 6 months. So I think she might. I think we might be able to get a return by then. Hopefully, because that's the play. That's the play. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my prediction on a Saturday Night Main Event, bruh. I wasn't expecting a lot from Saturday Night Main Event, but for you to have, I think really what brought the grading down in Saturday Night Main Event for me, even though I wasn't going into it expecting a lot, I had it 3-1 with predictions. With you making CM Punk win, and it's like I said, it's y'all go, not mine, but that's what y'all, it's Punk, bro. It's Punk. You have him in that Saturday night main event in Salt Lake City, Utah. It wasn't the play. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Against Jay Uso, they have no chemistry in the ring whatsoever. Like I said, that wasn't it. Uh, Shout out to yeah, that's it for me with Saturday Night Main Event. Shout out to IWC Legacy for Noche de Campeones, right? I am part of the ring crew for IWC Legacy, the best lucha libre wrestling in Colorado. I'm sorry, but that's just fire. That's just fire. And I kind of now I understand. I understand. Even though I'm not agreeing with Mercedes Monet's run right now, and I just ah, that's for another day. But I do understand her love now for lucha libre wrestling. I do understand it now. I understand it now because man, they put on a show, man. They put on a show. The atmosphere is just different. You know, the atmosphere is just different. There's not one time that they don't get real active with the crowd. And the crowd's just into it. It's never a dull moment at these IWC Legacy shows. So, you know, uh, shout out to them, man. Shout out to Noche de Campeones. I met a lot. I met a lot of superstars that night, man. It was dope. It was dope. I'm gonna put up some footage. Yeah, I was just looking at the poster and all that. Yeah, man. Your boy met Grand Metalik. I was in gorilla position, right? And I didn't even know that I was talking because I ain't never seen him with their mask off. So I didn't even know I was talking to Grand Metalik and Kalisto. You know what I mean? I got pictures and all that. I'll put him up. You know what I mean? Probably be on Twitter. You know what I mean? It'll be on here on the YouTube channel or whatnot. But yeah, I didn't even know I was talking to him. You know what I mean? I'm going through. I'm like, yo, how the ring doing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all good? You know what I mean? Y'all good with hitting the ropes? Y'all good with your springboards? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get that info. And I go out. Referee Jack Napier, he, pulls me to the side. He's like, "Hey, I just want you to know you just had a casual conversation with Kalisto and Grand Metalik." I'm like, "Oh shit!" That kind of it blew my mind. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, "Oh shit, that's wild." But yeah, man. Shout out to IWC Legacy, Noche de Campeones. That was the last show of the year for them. Uh, can't wait to see what's going on in the next year to come. So, shout out to them. Stay tuned on this channel, bruh. More content coming. I'll be going to. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up on SmackDown. SmackDown will be out here in that Altitude City, Denver. You heard? So your boy will be pulling up. You feel me? Your boy will be pulling up. Check out what that's about. And yeah, man, I have footage from that. I have some footage up from IWC Legacy Noche de Campeones. And man, support Jamaica. Big up all the Jamaican them. You heard? It's the Altitude Era podcast. We out. Peace.